Yes, how are you our people? Mgamba mcha, jamutusake engalo, and of course tuba tubaletedde Destiny Connect. Era tubeera powered by Destiny Productions. Bakafulu mukola film and video production, event video and photography, baina event live band, baina studio photography, oyagala byuma PS system, oyina mukolo, oyagala byuma bikuba sound emalayo bulungi bekwate aba Destiny Connect, and of course amanya mbeera Divine Joshua sikozezeka ndiko ne mukama wange
Joshua alimbe kye kigambo si kituufu akisazeemu soko kizzeeyo olete ekigambo ekituufu
ndiko ne munange.
Good. Yes, he's my co-host. My name is Judy Merona. Glad to have you part of the show Destiny Connection. The show gye tukuleetedde twogera kuba tutumufu and twogera ku bintu bingi just in and around the country. Byolaba ebinyiga omuntu wa wansi oba ebirungi. We credit the good ones and we actually talk about the bad ones so that we can fix them. What's up? How are you doing? I hope you're doing perfectly fine. Kakati essaawa zino tulina omulamwa naye njagala nzikirize Joshua agutwanjulire.
And of course leero tuleese omulamwa era nga wetutambulira bulijjo mu bulamu bw'abaserebu baffe mu Uganda n'emirirwano. Leero tuzze okwogera ku the reasons of depression in the celebrities. Ki ekireeta kuba tulabye bangi nga bagetinze depressed n'omulaba nga si ye gwe tumanyi embeera ne zikyuka mu moro n'ebintu ebirala. So we tuli
Joshua tugamba nti no, we are talking about depression and we are looking at the causes of depression among its famous people. Eno wansi, yes, we might have those that are depressed that are not known, but because you're not known, we usually do not, too much get to know that you are into that state. But we see it in celebrities because they are openly in public. They do things in public. So we usually come out to talk about them because they are publicly being shown their behaviors. Even if they're depressed, you can easily see probably has come on stage to perform like a musician and breaks down or probably records himself or herself on a video on social media and it spreads whereby he's speaking things that do not connect. Of course, you can easily tell that this person is in depression.
True.
I divert a little bit from the topic and ask myself, where did this even come from? From Uganda, nga tukimanyi depression is not sickness. Abazungu ebyo tetubitegeera na bitegeera. But it's just of late that we come to understand that really it's a very serious problem among us famous people and the layman, of course, but because we do not get to know kati feyo tetwaga agendayo mu mmwe abali kulaba wabula bana bali mu limelight betwagala seriously to talk about and try to find out what brings about that. Okay, I've seen one of the most serious issue or problem that brings about depression among us famous people are the use of drugs and alcohol.
Drugs and alcohol.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I mean, they look at it like lifestyle, but sometimes they push themselves to do it because they want to fit in society. We've seen many go hang out with their friends and they find themselves drinking and drinking silly.
True.
I'm sorry to say that. Others, when they have like problems, they resort to using drugs and they feel maybe they will feel much better, but unfortunately it pushes them to depression. Others even family distance themselves from them just because they deserve time to be alone or they confuse everyone around them. I had a story about a certain musician whereby whoever comes close to that person, either is drunk or not, he has a way he tries to make everyone uncomfortable. He yells at them, slaps them, quarrels at every small thing about it. I'm not going to mention the name of the artist, but this is what they say. People next to him, he's a man. People next to him, he tries to make everyone's life uncomfortable. Maybe when he's drunk, we might say that. Maybe he's depressed. So kati chiva kubo, actually, it gets out of hand and it jumps from them, let it be your problem and we try to help you. But it becomes a problem to everyone even around them, their family members, friends. So you see a circle being affected because of you, because you're depressed. And drugs, it's a major problem. It does not depress them alone, but it mentally disturbs them. Omuntu n'aviirako ddala ng'ayogera ebintu tebikyakwatagana, emmere tebakyalya nga tebaagala kulya, anywa naye nga talya, akola nnyo okunywa naye nga talya.
I think n'ekirala ekyandibadde awo nti bakitwala okubeera nti they are in that celebrity life, ne kiba overpowering, n'abeerawo ng'akimanyi nze yenze, okitegeera, and they forget about their normal and true life.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are overwhelmed about them being a celebrity. You know, someone being praised wherever they go.
True.
It becomes to be too big for them. They never expected, even if they expected, but they get overwhelmed. Tebamanyi how to treat themselves, how to treat, you know, person becomes a celebrity accidentally, some of them. Someone just comes out with one song and fortunately it blows. And you see a person becoming a celebrity unknowingly. You thought your time is still there to actually try to make more songs and get known. But fortunately enough, you just release one song and it blows out like this. So you never expected the fame. And just because you didn't know that it was coming, you mishandle. You don't know how to handle yourself. You don't know how to take that word being a celebrity, how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to live. Celebrities are normal people like anyone else. And we believe they are normal. They do everything a normal person does. That's what they should know. You're not different from anyone. But the only difference is you're known by more people than the other person. Because wherever you go, they call your name. They praise you on stages. I mean, you feel you're not in that league. No, you rub shoulders with the big wigs, and then you just find yourself, I mean, I'm not supposed to be there. So you have that in mind. I'm not supposed to be in the league. That one, I don't fit to be there. So it raises their standards, and yet they can't maintain them.
True.
Depression raises, you know, celebrity life raises standards of this celebrity life. It raises standards of people, famous people, and unfortunately they cannot maintain those standards. And it's really bad. Do you know, being pushed up there, you shoot just like this in just a blink of an eye, but you can't maintain being there.
Sometimes gwe erinnya liyinza okuba nga lyo lituuseeyo naye ng'ensawo yo tennakola ki? Remember, you're not a celebrity. You need to be driving. You stop using Uber. You're supposed to dress up those very expensive clothes. But your income is not all that much. True.
You've not accumulated enough money to maintain that standard. You're supposed to sleep in posh areas like Munyonyo, those things. That means you're going to shift from wise, where I've been living. You're a ghetto child. And now you're pushing yourself to renting a house or having a house in Mieng. Actually, not building, you're renting a house. So that standard is very difficult to maintain. Remember, you just have one song. You don't know what can happen tomorrow. You're put on pressure to have another hit song. I'm just saying. But this is not even coming. So it becomes a problem, and then, of course, you're going to be depressed. You like it or not.
So these people should know nti wano wentuuse nina handlingawo nti although erinnya maybe li shootings out there naye ensawo yange tenna shootinga.
Others even don't have financial discipline. You're just having one or two songs that are hit songs, and you've gotten gigs here and there. You think you've gotten money. You start spending anyhowly. You're the one they see in bars, trying to buy almost everyone in a bar alcohol. You want to impress your friends. You want to dress up poshly. You want to have those very expensive clothes. You want to drive a Mercedes Benz or, those posh cars. The name has pushed you to have that. You must. It's like a must. They even tell you, hey, Banangi, this guy is still, you know, riding together or child boda. And then fans will always question you or question themselves. Banangi nasanze so and so. Can you imagine he was jumping out of the taxi? The guy has money because you have a hit song.
Yeah.
So you're going to be pushed.
They have that money.
You're pushed. So they usually don't have financial discipline and they will love to have all this around them. Unfortunately, it pushes them to depression.
So, tukirabye nti waliwo that celebrity pressure, the financial limits,
financial discipline.
Other reasons ezireetera ddala abantu abo okubeera depressed to that.
There's also another thing that people even fear to talk about, and those are the marriage issues or relationship, anything related to relationship. And this it doubles.
By the way,
it doubles also female and male. I've seen many guys, famous people that have fallen out of love. It pushes them to the wall, to the limit. They lose themselves. You know, they think they can't find anyone loving like the person that has left their lives. Plus women, they lose themselves. Others loosen up and start sleeping out with almost every rich man in the country because of money, because you don't know what is next. You think maybe you will build up another relationship, which is not easy. So anything connected to love or relationship issues are pushed celebrities to the limit, and this brings depression. You remember one example of Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday, yes, things might not be moving on well because he doesn't have a hit song, we understand, but the issue of his marriage or relationship issues have pushed him far, because his first baby mama, they separated.
Yeah.
And I don't think they'll ever be together, but they are co-parenting. And then he happened to get another one, and that is Hindu. And rumors say Hindu jumped out of the relationship after actually giving birth to a baby boy. Yeah. You know, just that they had baby girls. And this one giving birth and then finally runs away, something is wrong. So in that time, after him separating with Hindu, we had those stories of him being depressed. He uses drugs and whatsoever. And everyone connects his depression to relationship issues. Even the person he loved most that was at home left. You get? Yeah. So it pushed him to depression. It also does to women as well. If Kenzo wasn't all that strong, the time they separated with Rema, you saw the videos he had started recording. He recorded himself videos crying, please Rema don't call a Chintwecho, never spread our secrets. You know, he was really hurt because it happened in a time when he least expected it. But you know what comfort, what he did, they tried to comfort him was he did more music to sell out there. Yeah, he did more music to keep, and because he had money, others even don't have money. Don't have money to do something that can really distract this whole situation, and becomes a problem. So marriage-related issues or relationship issues, because these people that I'm talking about were not formally married.
Actually, nga tukyali ku relationship, nze njakkiza nnyo eri audience and fans, kuba nawo ba-influencinga nnyo ku kintu ekyo ne bateeka abantu bano ku pressure ne beerabira nti there are also people like them nawankubadde maybe their names have shot out naye nga nabo bakyali bantu, so naffe ba fans tuleme teeka abantu abo ku pressure ebaleetera ku pushinga to their off limits ne beesanga nga they have went.
Why are we not receiving new music?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing? So you kind of think that you're going to lose your fan base that you created earlier, and you're going to put yourself on pressure,
Yeah.
trying to make sure that you have a new song so that you can feed your fans, not knowing that this puts you on pressure. It'll put you in depression because you don't have money to actually raise this kind of money. So it becomes a whole mess.
So to be understanding, let us be understanding. To enumerate the work they give us, if they are musicians.
Even if they've delayed giving us music, you know how fans we can be. Me, if I love a certain artist, I would love music consecutively. I mean, I wouldn't love to see my artist seated and, you know, others are releasing music. Because for us, we do not know the problems you're going through.
Yeah.
We don't know whether you don't have money or you have management issues or something just went wrong because fans really don't want to know that.
Yeah.
What they care about is what they consume, and that is music or whatever you give them. So it becomes a very big problem, a very big problem.
Yeah. So
as we draw conclusions, because time is not also on our side, there is also peer pressure.
Yeah.
You know, wanting to fit in society. Celebrities want to fit, like, okay, let me talk about, for example, you have the big three artists in Uganda, the ones we call the big three.
Yeah.
But I don't think they are big three now. They might be big four or big five because we have Kenzo is now big, King Saha is now big, and something like that. So, okay, let's maintain the big three.
Yeah.
Bebe, Jose, and Bobby. Probably one of the artists is somewhere in a bar, trying to have a good time. And he's known to a certain type of behavior or character. Another artist who is just uprising comes on board and wants to share a table with them. Has found them doing something. Probably they are drinking this very expensive alcohol, liquor. And then this one also wants to fit in there. He's going to spend. He's going to do anything possible to get the money, have that big bottle in front of him to fit in the kind of group he's seated in, and is going to spend like that. So group influence or peer pressure also brings depression. After, you know, spending what you've spent there, you go back home and you don't have even money for rent. Remember, they are no longer booking you for, you don't have gigs to go and perform somewhere to acquire some money. It's a whole mess. A whole mess, trust me. So we've been talking about causes of depression among celebrities. There's so many, but because of time, we beg to stop here. We thank you so much for watching. I hope you can pick a leaf or two, but make sure you can avoid all that. It's a problem within celebrities or famous people, but try to make sure, as you're a person, you can avoid that. Trust me, you can.
Yep.
It's all we had time for today on the show.
We are always powered by Destiny Productions. Ngera nabagambye montandikwa nti they are the pros in film and video production. They have event video and photography. They do live broadcasting. By in a live band, they have live event broadcasting. By in a PA system, tebakomoko. By a Destiny School of Music.
True.
They train vocals, they train musical instruments, sorts of piano, guitar, bass guitar, acoustic, zona.
Which one can you try out?
And is and their numbers are 07707 0475 8. That's MTN. Airtel 0707 647000. And my name is Divine Joshua.
My name is Julie Merona. It's been Destiny Connection. Catch you again next time. Please be blessed.
Bye.